Alright, so starting off here first with the 1947 Jefferson Nickel. Now this coin here has a grade of a mint state 67. That's where the value is going to come in at. It also has full steps as well. So if there's not many of these coins graded at this grade, then that's what's going to give it value. That's why this coin sold for over $2,500. Now this is the D mint mark. So the D mint mark will be there on the reverse of the coin to the side of the building if you guys are new to coins or coin collecting. Now this coin here is a 1947 D, same coin. However, this coin was graded at a mint state 65, so only 2 grades lower, and this coin only sold for around $28. So a huge difference in value there, just based on the grade of the coin. Now here's a mint error coin. This is a 1947 no mint mark that has been double struck. So if we zoom in here, you can actually see the double strike. You'll see going through Jefferson's chin there and the back of his head, those lines, that's from the double strike. And then if we go here to the reverse of the coin, you'll see the double strike as well. You'll actually see the date from the obverse because it's double struck and flipped over in collar. So we'll see the date 1947 here to the left of the building. You'll actually see the outline of Jefferson there going through the right side, the top of the coin there. And then you'll also see the lettering from the front of the coin, the obverse of the coin, here on the right side of the reverse of this Jefferson Nickel. So definitely inspect your coins closely. This coin is only graded at an AU 55, so it's not a mint state grade, but the nickel still sold for over $165. Had it been in a mint state condition, it could have sold for a lot more money. Now here's the same case as the first coin that we looked at. However, this is not the D mint mark, this is the no mint mark, so it will not have a mint mark at all. It's got that high grade of the mint state 67, and that's why the nickel sold for over $4,000. Again, if we compare that to a 1947 no mint mark graded by PCGS at a mint state 64, this nickel sold for around 17 bucks. So huge difference there. Mint state 64 to mint state 67, only 3 grades different. Keep in mind, there are coins out there that can have a mint state 64 grade and be worth a lot of money. But in this case, there's so many of these 1947s graded at a mint state 64 that it's not valuable. It's common to have this specific coin at this grade. So keep that in mind. Grade population is extremely important. Now here is another mint error coin. This is a 1947 S mint mark. We'll see that S mint mark there on the reverse of the coin, again to the right of the building. So it either have a no mint mark, a D mint mark, or an S mint mark for 1947. Now this coin was actually, well, the Jefferson Nickel design was actually struck onto a 1-cent planchet, a penny planchet. So this coin ended up selling for over $560 because of that mint error. Now here's the 1947 S mint mark, again the high graded version, a mint state 67 that sold for over $14,000. Of course, it all depends on when you sell the coin and the market and things like that, how many of these coins exist at this grade. You have to take that into consideration as well. So this is a 1947 S graded at a mint state 64. So again, 3 grades lower. This coin only sold for around $20. So $20, 14,000, huge difference there. Now this coin here actually sold with a lot of coins, with other coins, but they sold together for over $160. I had to throw this in since it's 1947. It's a really cool lamination error taking place here on the obverse of the coin. We can see that it's very noticeable there, basically a fourth of the coin there. But laminations, you know, will look very different on all kinds of different coins. This is a pretty extreme one, so $160 for all those coins together. Here are some other nickels that are worth money. The 1996 Jefferson Nickel that has been broad struck, which we'll see that all around the rim of the coin, that broad strike taking place. And this coin is graded at a mint state 64 by Annex. This nickel sold for around $30. Now here is another not so valuable nickel. The coin only sold for around $15, and it's got that curved clip there at the bottom of the coin. So 15 bucks for that Jefferson Nickel. Now here's a Jefferson Nickel that sold for a lot more money. This is the 1996 D mint mark. Now it's graded by PCGS at a mint state 67. So the grade means everything in this case. That's where all the value is at. Mint state 67. Now, if you have a mint state 66, it might not even be valuable at all. I would have to look at the grade population for each different grade. In this case, the mint state 67 sold for over $280. So the grade is super important when pricing your coins. Now here is a 1996 mint error coin. It is the Jefferson Nickel that has been double struck, with that second strike being 85% off center. Of course, something like this is not going to fit in a coin roll, you know, from the bank, but this coin did sell for around $25. Same thing here, you know, we're not looking for this in a coin roll from the bank, but this 1996 nickel has been double struck and the second strike being off center. This nickel sold for around $100. Now here's a really cool double strike. I like these kind of double strikes a lot better. This coin sold for around $280. Can't beat that, man. Now here is something that you can always look for, that you always definitely want to be on the lookout for. This coin has been double struck. So we can see the design as we zoom in here of the reverse here on the obverse of the coin. So you can see the building there, the outline of the building going through Jefferson's face there. The reverse design on the front, and then we'll see that there on the reverse of the coin as well. You'll see the obverse design on the reverse of the coin. So that is very, very awesome. This nickel sold for over $250. Always inspect your coins and don't pass something like that up. Now here is a 1996 die cap, so a capped die coin here that sold for around $75. Graded at a mint state 65, so of course the condition or the grade will always affect the coin's value as well. Here is a 1996 P mint mark that has a couple of different types of errors. One, it has been struck off center. Two, it has a clipped planchet. So those are the two errors on the coin. This nickel sold for around $65. Now this next coin has been multi-struck and it has an indent on basically the whole obverse of the coin here. This coin sold for around $125 as a result of that mint error. Or errors, I guess I should say. Two different errors there. Now here's a 1996 that has been multi-struck with an obverse indent again. However, this one is much more extreme. And this coin sold for around $370. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles and this is where I disappear.